Hey everybody, welcome back. Live at Drew's house, Joppa Afternoon Drive. Hope you're all doing well out there. We got ourselves a music show from our Newburyport studios. Our guest today, return guest, North Shore musician, Jonny Deups.
Bring on winter, bring us some wine. I'll mix some things to make good times. Bring on winter, I'm not scared of the cold. And if we get a couple feet to the mountains, we'll go. All she needs is a bottle of whiskey to wash this down. And all she needs is a shot of tequila with Tom around. And all she needs is a bottle of whiskey to wash this down. All she needs, yeah, all she needs is a shot of me. Bring on winter, bring me some wine, and I'll make some things to make good times, yeah, make good times. Bring on winter, I said, yeah, I'm not scared of the cold. And if we get on our feet to the mountains, we'll go. And all she needs is a bottle of whiskey to wash this down. And all she needs is a shot of tequila with Tom around. And all she needs is this bottle of whiskey to wash this down. All she needs, yeah, all she needs is a shot of me. Bring on this winter, you bring us some wine, and I mix those things, creating times, yeah, have good times. Bring on the winter, yeah, I'm not scared of the cold. And if we get on our feet to the mountains, we'll go.
Jonny Deups, live at Drew's house, Joppa Afternoon Drive. How we doing, my man?
Drew, I'm doing good. It's really
good.
cold outside. They said it was going to be 60 and they lied.
It's spring. Come on. Where's the warm weather? It's coming. It is coming. Where's that one from? Where's that song from there?
The last few months has been a large change in my life, and it's been making me write more music. This is a song that I wrote probably close to last year, but I had a long time finishing it. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes as a musician, it's tough to say you're done with stuff.
Yeah. Couldn't let go of whatever versions you had?
Yeah.
It's not there yet.
Constantly adding things to songs doesn't help. You're like, oh, this can sound better here.
Yeah.
Well, now that has to be played 100 times like that.
Did you end up stripping it back to like what you first had, you think, in the end?
I almost kind of did.
Yeah.
Less is more for that one.
Yeah,
for sure.
So that's like a year in the works. Very good. It's okay. So it's a good song to play right now as we kind of get out of winter. How was the winter, would you say?
The winter was good. It was.
Yeah. You more of a summer guy?
So I used to do a lot of snowboarding. At that point, winter was my jam.
Yeah.
As I get older, being cold sucks.
It really does.
Shoveling isn't my favorite hobby either.
Yeah. Not too much of that. Not as much of that this year, but still. Even when you got to do it once or twice.
Summer brings more people together for cocktails and food outside, and
the
a lot
music,
more music gets played in the, we would have just said the same thing.
We would have said the same thing, I think, yeah. It really does come alive. I mean, I like, I always say this, like, it's a nice wintertime, cozy fireplace. I get that, like, that's music too.
Yeah,
I like that. That can be great. But just in general, it's, music does come alive.
That's actually how I finished that song. It was like the cozy fireplace vibe.
Was it?
To be completely honest with you,
Yeah.
So July, I started writing that song last year.
Okay.
And it just got done recently, within like a month ago.
Nice. And you were telling me you've been doing a good amount of writing here. You got some new songs in the back pocket?
Yeah. I was also planning on having an album drop this month, at the end of this month, but a sequence of events has led me to be a couple months pushed back, and I'll get it under the belt soon. But it hasn't even been. I haven't even started it. It's just gonna be a four song album. Okay. Something short and sweet. That's should take me about a month to do.
Those are very common these days.
Yeah,
and it's the I guess it's kind of like the Spotify world, even though it's, you know, people are still releasing albums, but you see that so often now. People are releasing one song a month. I've even heard
it's crazy. Which some artists drop a song a year and they're still killing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it all depends on what you got going on.
Yeah, no doubt. What do you have going on? What else is going on in life?
So I recently moved to West Newbury, which is cool.
Okay.
I have some shows coming up this month. On the 19th, I'm playing at L Street with a group of my friends,
nice.
At Holland Friends. It's another band
that
I play with.
Is it L Street Hampton?
Yeah.
Oh, nice, cool.
So 419 is L Street Hampton. 421, there's an event going on. It may be like a children's event at Pettingill Farm, but they recently also asked us to play at that.
Oh, nice.
So that's 419, 421. On the 20th, this is to be announced within the next few days, but Cisco Brewery is having like a cannabis-friendly 420 party in Boston at the Seaport.
Nice.
I think I'm going to play that.
All right.
And then 426, April 26th, is going to be my first time ever performing at a newer brewery. It's called Epigram Brewing Company in Tingsboro, Mass.
Oh, okay, cool.
I guess they sling some pretty crazy pizza there, and they got some super fruity beers that people are enjoying. That should be a good time over there.
Nice. Well, good stuff. I like that. You came prepared with your April dates. Good stuff there. Do you like that whole farm atmosphere, that, like, with the kids? Like, do you like the family-friendly atmosphere? It's probably a different mindset than what you usually do, but
as long as the farm's there, it's good. I mean, I have nothing against children. Children are great, but
yeah.
I grew up. My grandmother lived on a farm.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what farm that I'm near. If I'm near like an open field with corn or that smell, it immediately brings me back, and I'm just enjoying it.
Oh, that's sweet. Very good. So you're a comfortable man there. Very nice. Are you looking to, what's your mindset when you're booking? Like, because I know, some people, we have mutual friends that will go out and they'll just play and play and play, and they'll play as much as possible. They feel like they get stronger. Do you always try to balance your book a little bit more, like, and take it? Yeah.
So I've been playing. So I'm 35. I'm 36. I've been playing guitar and singing.
It's funny how that happens when you get older. You
get
those
shows since I was, 17.
Yeah.
When I was 23, that's probably my peak, where the amount of shows that I had. I was religiously playing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday almost every night.
Just never saying no.
For a couple of years. I don't do that anymore. I would do it. I don't have as much opportunity to do it. But then again, even if I did have the opportunity, I don't know that I'd want to play every Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
I like a once every couple month thing.
Yep.
What I feel for me works is it's a better time for the people that look forward to going to see you. You know, if you can see that person play every Tuesday night, then you don't have to go this Tuesday, because next Tuesday we can show up with a group of friends. So when you have that set in stone once in a while, you see a larger group of your friends show up. Yeah. My friends do support me. I'm not shitting on you guys. I'm just saying having the people in the crowd is a super key part for somebody that really enjoys what they're doing. No doubt. Feed off of the people, what they give back in the crowd,
And I just know from knowing you outside of this room that you like going to see other artists too. You like going to see shows.
I support. Alex will be here after me, and I go and hear him play, and Russell and all those guys. I grew up playing music with those guys. There's only a few of us. I respect it fully.
Yeah, it's funny. There's because I'm not from Newburyport, I didn't grow up with you guys, but there is like kind of a core group of musicians, and it's you guys all kind of, if somebody's booked, they'll recommend each other and all that stuff, and it's funny how you guys all became kind of good, solid, professional friends and players. It's kind of nice. It's kind of a sweet story, actually. But anyway, I digress. Live at Drew's house, Joppa Afternoon Drive. Jonny Deups is in the house here, playing some new tunes here too. The last one he said he wrote like a year ago, but it's these are the new releases. We got Maeve Power, I should see her in directing as well, getting us all set up. Thank you, Maeve. We appreciate you very much. Ryan Rothberg is in the house. Maya Gassman, Sarah Hayden, the boss, our small but mighty team here in Newburyport. Thank you guys so much. You want to launch into another one here? You got to doing another new one, or
yeah? So that last song was called Whiskey and Tequila.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be named Tequila one day. Maybe it'll be named just Whiskey. But for now, it's Whiskey. Plus
you haven't
tequila.
even settled on the name yet.
So this new one that I'm going to play right now is called Honeybee, and this definitely not changing from here.
All right.
And I hope you guys enjoy this one.
Live at Drew's house, Jonny Deups.
Smoking while I'm drinking, frowning while I'm thinking, still smile at the people I see. And when it comes down to this, yeah, I'm the one that has me. I can crush diamonds, throw them in the ocean. Been getting high, just not as high as I was hoping. Those bees, yes, they are fine. All they want is a little time to make something, create something big. Those bees, they're fine. All they want is a little wine. So don't move fast, just don't move fast. I'm always lighting up to put feelings beside myself in a jar that no one can see. And when it comes down to this, yeah, I'm the one that has me. I can crush diamonds, throw them in the ocean. Been getting high, just not as high as I was hoping. We sing those beats, yes, they are fine, girl. All they want is a little wine. So don't move fast, just don't move fast, yeah. Those beats, they're fine. All they want is a little time to make something or create something big. Sipping as I'm burning, and I'm sitting here for certain, thinking about the things I can't see. And when it comes down to this, yeah, I'm the one that has me. I can crush diamonds, throw them in the ocean. We've been getting high, just not as high as we were hoping. We sing those bees, they're fine. All they want is a little time to make something or create something big. Those bees, yes, girl, they are fine. All they want is a sip of wine. So don't move fast, just don't move fast, yeah.
Jonny Deups, live at Drew's house, Joppa Afternoon Drive. Very nice. Honeybee. is the name of that song.
Honeybee,
It's not
that's-
changing.
That is the newest song, and that name is gonna stay. It's for here to stay.
That's the newest one right there in your
That's
life?
the newest one.
That's cool.
So that's the newest one that I'm gonna play for you today.
All right. You got another one you're holding back on?
I have two of my newest songs that I'm gonna hold those back for a little bit more,
Okay.
a little bit more time.
Fine.
I think the first time that people hear these two new songs are gonna be on the album.
Okay.
Drop. I don't think I'm gonna play them out at any of my upcoming dates. I think I'm just gonna keep it in the back pocket. They
like
mean
it.
a lot to me.
Little old school. I think that's a
Yeah.
good little way to do it. Is it exciting? I imagine it is when you're like a songwriter, like you write a lot. Is it exciting going out and like kind of doing this? Like this is a song that you've been kind of just you and yourself and this music for a little bit, and here it is, world.
So exciting and nervous in music are very similar here. Playing a new song in front of people, I think as a musician, I think too much. I'm like, is this song ready to be played? Yeah. You played it in your bedroom 100 times, but now you got, a bunch of eyes on you, and that can make you play a little bit different.
I imagine you're your worst critic.
Yeah, for sure. I like to play a song probably like 500 times by myself before I play it in front of somebody. That way I feel like I can do the song justice.
Even then, when you start playing it, are you kind of like part of you kind of like watching the crowd? Like, are they feeling it? How's the reaction? Good.
Yeah, when you roll out a song, you always want someone to have a good reaction. So if you think there's a slight, percentage chance that you're gonna F it up, probably wait. Don't roll it out yet.
You give your fingers a little workout on that one. You get some nice little licks there. Is that?
Yeah, there's a couple little cool things in there going on for sure.
Do you? Do those come first sometimes? Like, are you playing around one day and you're like, ooh, I like that. We can find a home for that.
So no, it's usually like the root note chords, and then I'll go back in with like not arpeggios, but something more complex of a guitar line with a little hammer-on pull-off or a slide or something.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, that song kind of needs it though, because it's a bar-y song.
Yeah.
They're very square notes.
Yeah.
Adding those, it's like putting a little bit of frosting on the cake.
Yeah.
Just makes it work.
Very nice. Very cool. I like it. It's. I'm glad to hear the new music too. It's always exciting for us to hear new songs. And you don't have an official album date for this thing, right? So.
No, I'll keep people up to date with my Instagram post saying when it will be.
You can give your address too. Why don't you tell people where they can find you? And
so you can find me on Instagram, @ Jonny Jonny Deups Deups.
There you go. And you're good with the dates and everything. If you want some of those dates that you
so
be promoting those shows.
419 L Street in Hampton, 421 Pettingill Farm. Both of those two shows I just said, I'll be playing in my friend's band and doing backup vocals, some guitar, some lead guitar. I'll also be playing a few of my songs with the band, so I'll also be lead vocalist in a few of those songs. 420 is going to be confirmed within the next few days. That's Cisco Brewery in Seaport, Boston, Massachusetts. And that is at 6. And then on 426, Epigram Brewing Company at 7 o'clock.
All right. So
and that's in Tingsboro, Massachusetts.
Do you like the marijuana world is so it's so much different than when we were kids,
It's crazy.
It's so cool now, where it was like frowned upon back in the day,
Yeah, you were a bad kid if you smelled like
I
weed
know.
back then. Now you're almost one of the cooler kids,
What a different world. But when you go to play those like kind of festivals,
I love those.
Dude, I was going to ask you.
People are there for music.
Okay.
So I get hired a lot to play in restaurant atmospheres,
Yep.
bars that serve food.
Yeah.
And those shows are a certain type of show because not everybody there is there for music. Some people, half the crowd show up for food or for a beer, and then if you just so happen to be playing, they can either A, pretend you're not there, or B, give you a lot of attention. So playing shows where you don't know if people are there for actual music is tough for everybody, but that makes a musician who they are. If you can play in front of people that don't give a shit and you still sound good and play out your whole set, it's respectable in its own way.
Yeah, I mean, it drives me crazy I know a lot of you guys when I go and see, a lot of times people will come on the show and I'll go see them play out. And like, I'll think this is like some, I was like, this person could be a superstar. This person's unbelievable. And nobody's paying attention, It drives me crazy. But yeah, you do just kind of have to realize, I think almost all you guys have been through that at some point or another, right? The room's not about me tonight.
No, you have to accept that the room could totally be a bust, and you're there, whether you're making money or not. If you enjoy playing music enough, You'll be able to stick it out for those few hours.
Yeah. I mean, it's you probably just the brain just changes, right? You just do it for yourself now. Let's work on some things or whatever, right? Is that
So it's
part of
glorified practice if people don't want to show.
a glorified practice? I like that. That's a good way of saying it. So you like the festivals though, because you find them to be more focused in.
They're very much so there for the music.
So that's like a lot of the cannabis ones. Is the brewery kind of similar, a little bit different, or
No, so the brewery. So people that drink beer. I mean, I drink beer, and I'm not making fun of people that do drink beer. But again, bars, like, you can go there. There's a specific reason for most people why they go, meeting up with friends, having
Sure.
conversating. Haven't seen this person in 6 months.
Yeah.
That's hit or miss too. You know, you can nudge your friend and be like, "Hey, this person sounds so good. I haven't seen you in 6 months. We'll talk later. Let's listen to this." Does that happen a lot? Sometimes it happens, but
yeah.
knowing what venue you're going to play at kind of gives you the expectancy to know what you're gonna be dealing with.
Gotcha. I went to here's an interesting one, right? This kind of combines the restaurant thing that you were saying the other day. There's this new like kind of fad, and I'm going to tell a story not about this place, but it's like the city wineries of the world, you know, like they are combining like to come out, have a nice dinner and watch a show. And it's very much, it's not like you're up there standing and listening to music, even if I've seen shows with these artists that could kind of be that way. This is a very much, you sit down, you order your wine, you get your dinner.
That's a beautiful place to play though. The stage is
no
amazing.
Doubt.
They hired national super famous acts.
Great
that place
acts.
is always a good time.
Yeah, and there's
she played there like last month.
Who did?
G Love.
G Love. Yeah. He was on I saw him. He opened for Dispatch last summer, I think.
He did.
Is that last summer? Yeah, I think it was last summer.
I think he's done a few different gigs with them.
Yeah, he's in the circle there. But like that whole restaurant idea of like and doing shows, I think is great. Although it amazes me sometimes how loud people will be with food. Like it drives me like the forks and like the knives when people are playing. I remember last show I was at when this was happening, and there was like the artist had started and like dinner or dessert was winding down, and like people are just so loud. It's like
you have the musician mind though. So Drew, you play guitar and you sing also. So when you go into these events, it's similar to someone that does it. So their analyzation on the venue, on what's going around, is a little bit different than your person there.
All right, so we're all crazy and not the common folk. I get it.
Yeah, I walk in and I'm like, this guy sounds great. Why is everybody talking? Everybody shut up.
You almost want to like stand up. I feel like I've done this before in certain times of my life. Everybody needs to pay attention. It's terrible, but that's how I'm wired, I guess. Jonny Deups joining us here, releasing some of his new songs, which has been very exciting. Look for those in the near future here. Go check him out in April. He's got a bunch of dates already on the docket here, and he's good with the Instagram and all that. So go follow him. You're good about doing some Instagram videos too. You do like I
try to post one a week.
Is that your goal? Yeah.
So I noticed that for my algorithm, if I show people that I'm playing guitar and practicing a week and promoting it, I'm getting a lot of views on the stories. Like I'm getting more views on my stories than I have followers, which makes no sense to me. So people are checking my page out to see what's going on.
Yeah.
And that, to me, the non-follower thing is huge.
Yeah.
You know, new ears is big for someone that's still trying to write, promote, and do their hobby.
I bet part of that too. I mean, sometimes there's something to just doing the raw videos too, but you do like a nice job with them. And sometimes I think you must have help too, because like I was like, oh, that's a real nice production, that video there. He worked hard on that. So
I do them by myself usually. I have a couple friends that help out every once in a while, but recently I'm not going to give them credit because those ones have been me.
You do a good job with them. That's all I'm saying.
I appreciate you, Drew.
Cool. Again, thank you to our small but mighty crew here in Newburyport. Jonny Deups going to bring us home with one here. You good?
I am. So this is a song that I played the first time that I was here. There were two songs that I played that were brand new, and I didn't do them justice. So I'm going to redo it right now, and I'm going to see how we go.
I told you he's his toughest critic. Live at Drew's house. Thanks, everybody. Jonny Deups bringing us home.
This song's called My Way. Saw you step my way back home, strolled right by me.
And as I turned my face, you walked away, brushed up against me. So much space we all did see, brushed up against me. Some are hopeful and yet to find a little bit of silence in their minds. And some are hopeful and yet to find a little bit of silence in their mind. I saw you step my way back home, stood right by me, yeah. And as I turned my face, you just walked away. And as you walked away, and some are hopeful and yet to find a little bit of silence inside their minds. And some are hopeful and yet to find a little bit of silence in their mind. And some are hopeful but yet to find a little bit of silence in their life. And some are hopeful but yet to find a little bit of silence in their mind. I saw you step my way back home, stood right by me, yeah. And as I turned my face, you just walked away. And as you walked away, I saw you step my way back home, stood right by me, yeah. And as I turned my face, you just walked away.